3A again. Jerry Reicks of Sioux City, Heelan is going for a title against Clint Madison of Glenwood, and Glenwood has been going for the title. Now, if Madison wins, then all the Cedar Falls wrestlers have to lose for Glenwood to be in it for the title, but they're definitely in there for second place. Cedar Falls has some wrestlers yet to come, and they would all have to lose. And chances are not big.
Glenwood has to win both of theirs. This is the first of two.
First of two, that's right. That's right. They had 4 men in the Constellations that did well.
Let's go, guys. Both of you.
Up in single A, we've got Rob Hoback from Columbus Junction. Their only shot now at winning a state title, going against Destival from Wapsie Valley Fairbank. And the situation there is if Hoback wins by 8, they tie Bondurant Farrar. If he pins, they go ahead for in the 1A. If he just wins, he falls short by a point.
So he's the man in the light blue.
Yep.
Who just got it on the leg out of bounds.
He's ahead 4-2.
Now at 3A, before we get to the 2A here, we'll set it up again. It's no scoreless here with about a minute to go. Jerry Reicks of Sioux City, Heelan is in the light, the dark blue on the left there, and the black uniform belongs to Glenwood. That's Clint Madison. Okay, 0-0.
In 2A, Matt Anderson, he's got 171 wins already. He's not going to be able to get that all time, but 171 wins.
Oh, a nice takedown for Clint Madison over Jerry Reicks. 2-0 in favor of the Glenwood wrestler.
Again, 2A right there in the inset. Matt Anderson from Shenandoah going against Chad Smith from Winterset.
2-1 now after the escape by Reicks. So Madison won the first on the feet tussle. And leads 2-1. 15 seconds to go in the first period. That was a good time for a takedown, Tim.
Let's go to the middle, guys. Come on now.
Can't be answered.
Can't be answered.
There, look at that takedown. Covers the hips. 2 points for the Glenwood wrestler.
Oh, nice move down over by Jerry Reicks, and he got the 2. Now can he keep it? Score is 3-2.
Hey, you called it, Doug.
Woo. 3-2.
Green will be your choice.
Can't
Green
get it back.
Red.
Jerry Reicks, nice move there.
Red is down. Set now.
Wrestler.
Here we go. Set red.
Coach Richard Turney is
he's going to go opposite.
Watching his charge out there. Bob Dyer's the coach of Clint Madison. Bill Rotes, who wrestled a good deal in his day and has been an official on 2 of our big college dual meets this year, is the official here in the center. He's the main official of 2. You see him there on the left, behind the wrestlers. Reicks and Madison. Reicks on the left. Tried that shuck again. Got it behind.
Got it down. 2 points.
And it worked. 4-5. 6-2. 6-2. Because he escaped to start the period. 6-2 in favor of Jerry Reicks.
2 takedowns in the last several seconds at the end of the first period, and then escape and a takedown early on.
Jerry Reicks is a senior. They're both seniors. They both won pins in their first round matches, and then Reicks had 2 one-point decisions to get in against the Pleasant Valley wrestler Duncan and the City High wrestler Zach Evans to make this final round.
Very interesting up in 1A. They got a timeout right now, but it's 7-2 with a minute left in the second period. That's a 5-point lead for Hoback, and again, an 8-point victory ties Wilton, ties Columbus for first place with Bondurant Farrar. 1933 is the last time I see that there was a tie for the championship.
Huh. That's amazing.
Red, let's go.
Bill Roach says there's something not going fast enough there. Jerry Reicks is hit with it. In 1933, Cresco and New Hampton tied for the lead. Coach at New Hampton at that time?
1 grade.
Finn Erickson.
Wow.
Neutral.
One of the legendary names in Iowa wrestling from another generation. Away we go again. This is the 3A feature match here between Jerry Reicks and Clint Madison. Sioux City Heelan against Glenwood. We'll be going to the 1As for the 152 through 189, and then the heavyweight match will be whatever seems to make the most sense at the time to us. That's the one we call ourselves. 6-3 lead in favor of the man on the left. He got 2 big takedowns against Madison and is up by 3 with a half a minute to go in the second period.
Right out here, dude. Let's go.
Worried looking coaches. Madison, who's back to you. Now on the left, he's down by 3. Works on that Russian tie, the 2-on-1. What can he do with it?
Well, right now what he needs, what Madison needs is one of those end of the period takedowns, you know, that can't be answered.
We're getting close to 1 point, within 1 point. We're in the last 15 seconds. We'll show you the 1A team standings in that great race between the periods here.
Well, you know, what's interesting is that Hoback does have an 8-point lead right now with a minute left. And if it holds up, it'll be a tie.
What happens if he goes to 15, gets a technical fall?
They'll go ahead. So here's Columbus Junction, and they need 5 to tie. Well, they'll get it if Hoback gets that 8-point victory. And Postville still has a wrestler to go, and they still will have something to say about it.
Now it's a 7-point lead. Here we are in 3A again, 6-4. The third period started with Reicks on top. Madison is out now. He needs a takedown to tie. Good match here at 145 in the AAA division. Championships 1998 from Veterans Auditorium in Des Moines. Tim Johnson, I'm Doug Brown, with about 12,000 plus people.
No.
Almost every single person here was somebody they were really pulling for awfully hard. Final night is all reserved seats, and they're all full, but they were full all week. Boy, I'll tell you, biggest, I don't know.
Record crowd.
Officially, that's what we hear unofficially.
Something like 75,000 anyway, plus over 3 days.
Reicks on the left leads by 2. Bill Roach, the official, I can tell you he's not going to let Reicks sit on that 2-point lead either. I don't think he has any reason.
Right here.
No reason to think he will.
If Madison from Glenwood can't get it done, Glenwood would be out of the title hunt. Cedar Falls would win before they send their first finalist to the mat.
So.
And he's down 6-4 with a minute left.
He'd like at least to make Cedar Falls have to work for that last point. Reicks on the left by 2. And there's warning against both men, Roach. And Reicks is in. Reicks is in. Trying to put the nail in the Glenwood coffin. And he has got a lead of 8-4. 7-5 now.
And Hoback is losing his lead. He's down, and
in fact, he's on his back.
He's on his back.
Amazing. He's down.
And he's going to win the championship.
By the skin of his teeth.
But his team is not. His team is not.
12 seconds to, unless he has a 6-point move here.
That's 11-9.
Yeah. I got 2 back.
Okay, here at 3A2, by the way, 23 seconds to go, and a 9-10. They're trying to set the score. I thought the score was not quite right.
2 reversal, 2 near fall. Makes it 9-9.
9-9.
We came out. No, off the mat. Off the mat. We got the stall point in there. We got the stall point in there. Okay. Score was 6-4. Okay. Okay. You got the stall point, make it 6-5. He took you down, made it 8-5. You reversed. For 2 and 3.
Somebody better call in a math teacher here somewhere along the line. Get this one straightened out.
Okay. Well, we had 2 points.
Let's see what happened.
Only got a 2 count.
There's a takedown.
That's
only
right.
Got a 2 count in.
Yeah.
There was a. What was the score at the end of the second period? 6-4, 6-3, 6-3. Okay, and he cut him to make it 6-4.
Possible back points.
Then the stall point.
1.
6-5.
Oh, yes.
He took you down. Made it 8-5.
My goodness, that was there. Now they got the 2.
9-8. 9-8.
Okay, now they're figuring out what the scores are here.
9-8. It's 9-8 right now.
9-8. Okay.
No, you're behind by 1. 9-8.
Scores 9-8 in favor of Madison.
It was 6-3.
Over Reicks.
Then he cut him to make it 6-4. Then he got penalized to make it 6-5. You took him down to make it 8-5. He reversed him, made it 8-7. He got a 2-point near fall to make it 9-8. Excuse me. 9-8 right now, and you are down.
You're down by 1. You got to score.
Bill Rhodes does a nice job for us there.
There's 23 seconds. Set.
All right.
And you've both been warned.
That's
Cover him.
You have to be able to count to be a referee. 9-8, 20 seconds to go. Big time here. The man on top is leading by 1. He was trailing for a while, but that big move, that near fall, made the difference so far. Now it's even, 9-9. 11 seconds to go. If one can take the other down here in the last 11 seconds, they can avoid an overtime. Madison in black, Reicks in the blue. I don't think either one's going to do it. Looks of it. Reicks tried. Oh! Madison a shot.
2 minutes.
Time ran out.
2 minutes.
Time ran out.
So here we go.
Okay, 2 minutes. It's sudden death, sudden victory, whatever you want to call it. Take the positive or the negative. Whoever scores first wins. It's for the championship of the AAA division of 145 pounds in the 1998 high school wrestling finals in Veterans Auditorium. Clint Madison in the black from Glenwood against Jerry Reicks of Sioux City Heelan in the blue.
Offense, offense, guys.
They don't, as you notice, give any rest period before going into that overtime. And if they're still tied at the end of 2 minutes, there will be no rest period either before they do the referee's position. Who's going to get it? Working without a tie-up, notice.
Pick it up, pick it up.
They don't seem to be really terribly anxious to get in there ear to ear, working on the hand fighting more than anything else. Who can control the other's wrist.
Come on, guys. Let's go. We got 1 minute.
So Reicks got around in what was almost, you might call a semi-Russian tie with a 2-on-1, trying to come around and work something off it.
Madison trying to keep Glenwood in the hunt right here. 4th time in state tournament, 1st time in the finals.
Oh, a nice double leg attempt by Clint Madison. Can he score?
Oh, there it is!
Can he score? He does! And Glenwood is still in it.
They're still in it. Makes it 90-85.
Came from behind to win. Clint Madison of Glenwood keeps his team in it for Bob Dyer. A good match between Madison and Jerry Reicks. Overtime.
Good job, guys.
Madison, the state champion from Glenwood. His team is not out of it yet. Cedar Falls has to send his men out to see if they can do it.
Here's the winning takedown right here. Drives in for a double. Head, gets a hit to the outside there. Then he hooks the leg right here. Drives through, knows right where he's at. Feet are in. Look at the reaction.
6th place, Heath Johnson, Jewel,
into Bob Dyer's.
5th place.
145 pounds in Class A, Columbus Junction senior Rob Hoback was dominating his match with Dustin Destival of Wapsie Valley at Fairbank. In fact, he was leading late in the 3rd period after a series of takedowns. He'd let his man up and then take him down, take him down, take him down. He was leading 11-6, but he let Dustin Destival up one too many times, and Destival scored a
6th place, Matt Cornelison, Guthrie Center. 5th place, Chris Corey, Bondurant Farrar. 4th place, Seth Evans, Lennox. 3rd place, Jake Munger, Maynard West Central. Runner-up, Dustin Destival, Wapsie Valley Fairbank. And the Class 1A 145-pound champion from Columbus Junction, Columbus, Rob Hoback.
Rob Hoback. His team right up there in the top 4. We're still trying to decide which one of the top 4.
Yeah, it is wild. I mean, it's 64 for Bondurant Farrar, and then Columbus Junction and Wilton each have 63 and can't answer. There they are, but Postville has a chance to still tie Bondurant Farrar for the championship.
Takes some doing, but it can be done. And as a matter of fact, as we were telling you, Cedar Falls is going to have to go to another weight to wrap up the 3A division, because they lost at 152. Glenwood is still, well, in some kind of distant way alive, but you never know, do you?
Presenting the Class 2A 145-pound award, Coach Kent Jorgensen of Shenandoah. 6th place, Andrew Hayes, Creston. 5th place, Will Graves, Esterville, Lincoln Central. 4th place, Colin Freeberg, Algona. 3rd place, Mike Kennedy, Monticello. Runner-up, Chad Smith, Winterset. And the Class 2A 145-pound champion from Shenandoah, Matt Anderson.
Congratulations, Matt. From Shenandoah, the 2A champion at 145 pounds. We're going to go up to 3A now for the top 6 awards at 145. And here are the team standings for the 3As before we do. There's how close it is.
And Glenwood has a wrestler, Terry Parham, defending state champion, coming up next. If he pins his man, they go ahead of Cedar Falls.
Right.
6th place, Zach Evans, Iowa City City High. 4th place, Eric Weber, Dubuque Senior. 4th place, Brian Loughran, Manchester, West Delaware. 3rd place, Jim Martin, Ames. Runner-up, Jerry Reicks, Sioux City Heelan. And the Class 3A 145-pound champion from Glenwood, Clint Madison.
That was a great match there.
He kept him in the
overtime winner. Well, let's get some reports on those 152 matches. Dean Ward, first of all. Dean?
Double A.